So I don't know if there's really something like big about Roblox all of a sudden. A lot of people are playing that.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never even seen gameplay of it.
I've seen gameplay footage of it, but not much. So I am drinking a mix of Ultra Blue Hawaiian and Ruby Red.
I have about 2/3 of a ultra blue Hawaiian I'm sipping on.
I tell you,
Long-ass
man,
day.
the combo of those two is phenomenal.
Got to work at 5:30. There was like 60-mile-per-hour wind all night. So I knew it was going to be a mess, but as I'm walking up to the store, I see all of our outdoor plants just scattered like a bomb went off.
Yep. Been
Mulch
there.
all blown out of the fucking mulch beds. It took me like an hour and a half to clean the front of the store. It was still dark out.
That's brutal.
Yeah, it was rough.
I definitely know what that's like, though. Our floral manager's completely useless.
So is ours. Comes with the position.
Always thinks it's a good idea to cross merchandise Oliver Floral in the produce department on top of all my cases. And then let them die and wither, not water them at all.
Yep, and we have the same issue.
Because, you know, I guess supermarket plants don't need water. You know, at all.
Oh, then at the end of my day, 2 p.m. Okay. 2 p.m. Some 85-year-old Parkinson lady literally just fell down face first, busted her head wide open. I could see her skull on her forehead. Blood everywhere. Got blood on my shirt. Had to call 911. Had to make a report. Had to burn video. Had to mail video. Had to email all the paperwork. That was at the end of my day.
Dear God.
Dude, I was livid. Like, I wasn't even saying anything to the lady. Like, 2 customers were helping. I'm like, I just want to drag this fucking old fucking rotten bitch out of here. Like, go home. Her son was with her, who was also ancient at this point, and goes, oh yeah, she has Parkinson's, and we left her walker in the car. Perhaps she should have been using it. Whereas the guy from the claims company I had to call said, maybe she should have been riding in one of our Mark carts.
Well, you know, you gotta release the liability somehow.
Yeah, I mean, she just tripped on her own feet. Looked like her leg gave out. She didn't slip and fall on anything, but we have to do all that paperwork regardless.
Left her walker in the car, but if you're accompanying her, why didn't you get the walker out of the car?
Oh, she decided to bring her cane instead, which had a revolver handle.
Looks like that didn't work out too well.
Nope. She has a gaping hole in her head now. I don't even think they can stitch it. Like, it's like a quarter-size hole, just like the skin's gone. You know, when you're that old, like your skin's tissue paper.
Yeah. I refuse.
I feel bad for her, but it's just like, how can you be so careless, man? Like,
I refuse to get that old.
No, I mean, that's why your landlord blew his brains out.
Dude, a lot of respect for Dietrich.
Oh yeah, 100. I mean, every ounce of respect I got for him.
Yep,
Went out on his own goddamn terms.
blew his brains out in the guest house. I remember that knock on the door. Hey, Jerry, this is Troy from upstairs. Dietrich is dead. Oh. Is that all you wanted to tell me? Yeah, he blew his brains out. Oh, okay.
Maybe he couldn't live what he had done as a Nazi.
That could be part of it. He told me stories about him leaving because of the Iron Curtain. Having to lead the homeland. That was a sweet place. Like, when my mother would come up, this is back when my mother and John were still together. They'd just stay right next door at the guest house. I wonder if the daughter is still living there. I'm gonna say yes. Nothing beats the night I spiked the supersized soda in that utility sink.
Dude, that's in my Hall of Fame memories.
That was back when I
make
was
sure to tell
enraged.
everyone when I tell somebody a story about you, I usually start with that story, so they understand the level of insanity that is inside of you.
That's a good baseline. Yeah, that was a night. The utility sink was nice though. It was huge, so when I spiked it, like, soda didn't get everywhere.
Well, here's the thing. How's the food been since you've been back? Oh, that's right. You've never been back.
Nope. Dude,
It
that
never
was,
will.
That was it.
It could be the last restaurant open, and you could be a starving Kenyan, and you wouldn't go there.
And it sucks because, you know, had they been busy, like, had I gone at rush hour, I could almost forgive them for making such a mistake if they're backed up. But, dude, I went there to, it was like 8 o'clock at night. There was nobody else in the drive-thru. There was nobody in the restaurant.
Yeah, dude, and your heart's just set. Like, you're driving home, like, tasting the food, you know? For nothing to be in there.
The problem is I didn't reach in and attempt to eat the fries that didn't exist until I was halfway home. But man, just reaching...
That was the catastrophic mistake, and I'm surprised because a man of less discipline would have immediately reached their hand in there to grab a fry upon it being handed off.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. And that's what pissed me off. That's what really fired me up, is like, I can't go back. Like, I've gone too far. I have to just eat the loss.
Well, even had you gone back, then the rest of your food would have been cold.
The thing is that the package of fries was probably sitting on the counter. But dude, and the guy was a manager. The guy who handed me my food was a manager. He was like this, the stereotypical fast food fat fuck manager, wearing the white shirt. Oh, here you go, sir. Enjoy your meal. Well.
Dude, imagine doing that for a living. Ugh.
Dude, and I throttled the Equinox, too. Like, I pulled over. I know the exact rest stop I pulled over to on Willowbrook Road. Because as I couldn't feel it in there.
You whipped in to do a full search.
Oh, yeah, I pulled over. I put it in park, and I ripped that bag open. And
I bet as you're doing it, you're like, there's no way. Like, let me pull over. Surely the fries are in there. There's no way the fries couldn't be in there. I mean, it's the accompaniment to every fast food meal in existence.
If you could have seen...
It goes in 99% of their orders.
If you could have seen the reaction on my face when I saw that the fries were not in there, it was soul-crushing. And man, when it clicked in my head that they were not in there, I put that thing in drive and I throttled the Equinox and I
mashed it.
Peeled right out, man, and I drove so fast on the way home, just enraged. And I was to the point where I was like, well, if a deer steps out in front of me, they're done. I'm going to keep going. So then when I got home, that's when I just slammed the door, unlocked the door. Dude, I spiked. That was a huge thing of soda. Huge.
I wish so badly that I could see that.
It was one of those sodas that was
man.
so big where, like, the bottom, which is the normal size of a cup, was only that small so it could fit in cup holders. And then the circumference widened, like, threefold as you got to the middle of the cup. It was a big, big jug. It must have been like a 1 liter.
What'd you do with the bag?
So the... I remember taking the bag, and the burger was untouched. It was a Whopper. It was untouched. And dude, I kept it in the bag, and I like scrunched it in my hands, and I spiked it in my trash. Oh, it gets better. And my trash was like half full, so I wasn't satisfied. So after I spiked it in the trash, my foot went in there after it.
It's so ridiculous and exactly like something I would do. And the thing is, when you reach that breaking point, like, I'll break stuff. Like, the trash can might end up mangled by the end of it. But it's like, it just keeps building. Like, whatever you do is not enough.
No, there's nothing that can satisfy your rage. Oh, man. Oh, that was...
How fast, when you pulled into the driveway... Like, did you just smash the brake on and slam it into park?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I had to throttle it because I had to get up that big hill, remember? In Willowbrook, it was that really big hill that was like 70 degrees. So I was throttling it, and I stepped on the brakes, and the whole thing slid a foot or two as the brakes locked up. I'm surprised I didn't break the linkage.
How briskly did you walk inside?
Well, let's see.
Just, like, squeezing the bag as hard as you could.
I wasn't running because I was stomping too hard.
I'd love to see the look on your face. I really would.
I was scrunched
I'd
up,
give
man.
anything for that,
like,
dude.
Gritting my teeth like this. Oh, that was a night. And then I immediately, like, once I had settled down enough to collect myself, that's when I immediately found out where I could go to shit all over Burger King online. And shit on them I did.
Oh, man.
Yep, haven't been back. Dude, that was 2014? So 11 years ago. Haven't been to Burger King in 11 years.
The peak of your rage era, too.
Yep. That was Jerry Heavy Alcoholic stage. That's when, like, the Limeritas made me flip coffee tables and shit.
Oh, man.
Dude, I was crazy back then. Alcohol turned me into the Hulk.
Well, the thing is, like, how could somebody not be in that situation? Like, I assume you went to bed hungry.
Oh, I did. I starved
It's the
that
only
night.
logical move.
I'm not going to give in.
I have a hard time sleeping when I'm really hungry.
I wasn't going to give in to that. As Lucy James gave us a follow, hope you enjoyed the show. This is the way it used to be.
Yep.
Man, I don't eat fast food anymore. I can't even remember the last time I was at a fast food joint.
Yeah, it's just not appetizing. As fast food as we get will be like a Jersey Mike's or Firehouse Subs, maybe Jimmy John's, pretty much sandwiches.
Yeah.
Christine can do fast food. Once in a blue moon, maybe twice a year, we'll get Taco Bell. Nothing like some good old Taco Bell.
Well, I used to love going to Five
It's just
Guys.
such substandard food. Yeah, we will hit Five Guys once. I have a hard time counting Five Guys as fast food. It's like somewhere in between a restaurant and fast food. Like,
Yeah, and it's weird because, man, they got so expensive.
it's insane.
The last time I ate, it was with Taco, actually. You know, ironically speaking, not relating to your Taco Bell. It was when Taco used to work at our store, and if we both closed, we would go on lunch together, and we'd usually have fast food delivered. And we got Five Guys one day, and this was like post-2020 inflation bullshit. And what I would do is I'd Venmo Taco my half of the money. So I'd order it on his phone, and we'd send it in, and then I'd say, how much do I owe you? Your half comes to this, and I'd Venmo him the money. So he Venmos...
Did you put a little house? Did you put a house icon on that, or
I absolutely did not.
for rent? No. Oh,
No,
okay.
no.
I was just curious.
I understand. I understand your curiosity. So I'm like pulling up Venmo one day as I'm munching on my food. He goes, all right, Jerry, well, that comes to $27. What? Now your half is $27. Dude, I got a lemonade, the thing of fries, the spicy fries, and a burger.
Yeah. When Zach lived here, we'd order Five Guys, you know, once every 3-4 months maybe, and we'd DoorDash it. Dude, I'd pay for all three of us, and it'd be well over $60.
It's disgusting.
It's like, dude, I could go sit down at a restaurant and get like pretty like
you could go to
pretty
Chili's.
good food. I mean, you know, and look, food is one thing I'm willing to splurge on. Like we don't go out to eat as often as we should, but we do try to do date nights here and there, and we'll hit some of the really nice restaurants. And you know, for me, if I'm going to a really nice restaurant, I expect the tab to be somewhere between $65 and $75 for the two of us. If we happen to get an alcoholic beverage, it's going to be more. But that's like high-end food. That's like $30 a plate food.
I will tell you, man, Chili's has gotten
Their food's great.
really good.
Out of all the chain restaurants, that's my preferred chain restaurant, and it's not close.
Well, we have one right in town, but
it's always every time I've gotten their food, it's nice and fresh. Like whatever veggies they're using are really ripe, and everything's just prepared well and fresh. And they do a good job with their menu.
yes. Yep, excellent menu. So usually, my mother always comes over twice a year, typically. My birthday and Christmas. Both times we always eat out. And she always brings Wayne Bazell with her. Wayne's a great guy. Love the guy. We used to always go to 99's. 99's is awesome. But this past year...
been there. We don't have those down here.
It's nice because they give you the popcorn as an appetizer.
Oh, I love restaurants like that.
So, you know, one day I meet up at the hotel and, well, Jerry, we're going to 99's. I said, no, you know, we've been doing that the past 5 years. Chili's is right across the street. I want to go to Chili's. Oh, yeah, we can do that. So we went to Chili's, and I hadn't been there since the last time you and I went there. And looked at their menu, and that's when I got the Mexican street corn dish.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
And, like, my God, it was like that with ribs, and it was a really good dish. And the food was so good. Then we went there for Christmas. The food was so good, and it was, ironically, I got another Mexican dish. It was the do-it-yourself burrito. Like, they give you, like, the fresh piles of food right there, and you just pile it under the shell.
Nice.
And they give you the shells, like, all warm, wrapped up, and you have to unwrap them. Oh, it was good. Like, dude, and I mean, like, legitimate strips of steak and shit.
Oh, like fajitas.
Fajitas, yes.
Dude, we have a, like a local Mexican restaurant that's really close by, kind of in the middle of nowhere. They used to have this little four-way stop intersection about a mile from their restaurant location. They had like a little like mountain mist like shack. And it was like a taco place, and we'd never gone, and they were really only open lunch hours. Well, they finally opened a restaurant like 2 years ago. Every time I eat there, I get their fajitas, and it's so good, man. It's good whether we eat there. It's good if we get it like to go. I like it because it's like literally a 5-minute drive, so it's easy to take back if we want to. But yeah, fajitas are one of my go-tos because, you know, we eat a lot of Hispanic food. Fajitas are awesome, man. I love all the veggies. It's like little tacos.
Yeah. Mountain Mist. Why'd you have to mention that?
Yeah.
Dude, that was like always... When you say Mountain Mist to me, what pops into my head is a summer evening, right after dinner, you drive in, and the place was always packed. You get your ice cream cone, and I think they only had the 2 flavors, and then you had the one special flavor, usually pistachio. I'd get my twist with the sprinkles, and then you'd go out back by the docks with the million ducks that would walk right up to you.
Oh, I missed the ducks.
Not missed.
Yeah, that was peak summer.
So, where we used to live on Kawasa, you know how we had the paddle boat there?
Yep.
So my mother really wanted to... She was obsessed with paddle boats. I'm like, Mom, we have a paddle boat back here. I said, why don't you come over and we'll paddle boat our way to the Mountain Mist dock. And that's exactly what we did. We paddled over to Mountain Mist, we tied it up, and we got an ice cream cone. You know, back when shit was good, Josh.
Yeah.
Back when shit didn't suck. Josh, you and I... let's just put this in perspective, okay? You and I lived together on a fucking lake. With a paddle boat.
All downhill since.
And we paid pretty much nothing to live there. My apartment was really small. It was a little too small for me, but your apartment was perfect.
Yeah, it was a really nice place.
Walls were a bit thin, because I could hear you a lot. Your voice carries when you're screaming, Josh.
Imagine that.
It was the wall behind my TV, which I believe was your kitchen.
Yes.
So I'd be sitting there either watching TV, eating, gaming, and dude, I would just hear the fucking psychotic shit go off. Like, oh, Josh is mad about something. And then I knew you were playing Call of Duty if the signature triple fuck was emanating through my walls.
Yeah, I can't believe I used to play that.
A lot.
It's so unenjoyable to play like a FPS like that now, like online.
Well, and back then it was the big new thing, though. Like, it was still new having something like that. But you and I course corrected off of Call of Duty very fast. We played the shit out of 4, World at War. But once we hit...
To be fair, they were good. Those were good games.
They were, absolutely. Once you hit Modern Warfare 2...
co-op experience with Spec Ops was some of the best, like, most fun I've had gaming.
Split screen.
But, yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun with that split screen. Because that was still when we had that Xbox PlayStation divide. I remember we pulled the couch, like, right up to the TV. And we turned the lights off, like our entire vision was engulfed in television.
Yep, we had to look up the way to beat that one map where one of us laid down and the other one would get killed and you'd have to revive them.
Yep, there's the one with the Juggernaut.
What were they called? The Juggernaut.
Yeah, and you'd hear, like, that sound when they arrived on screen, like that real terrifying sound. And we had to, like, hit them multiple times with our 50 cal sniper rifles. But yeah, we 100%ed that bitch. But Modern Warfare 2's online is what really started to sour with us. It was one of them. I think the best way to describe it is they tried to do too much. Because there's like a million perk rewards and shit with all these different tiers.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, you had those issues with those idiots that would, like, have the akimbo shotguns. The sawed-off double-barrel shotguns, and they looked really stupid running with them in each hand. Like they're wearing oven mitts. I mean, shotguns in any game are bullshit, dude. I get seethingly mad when I play Killzone 2 online. And the one downside about Killzone 2 is the engineer class in the second game, you could make turrets, but you could only use a shotgun. Whereas in the third game, it's my favorite class because you don't have to use the shotgun. So a lot of people use the engineer class because they build turrets in the second game. And dude, it feels like no matter how far away I am, these fuckers shoot me with one shot in the shotgun and I fly back 10 feet and die in one shot.
Yep.
But the moment I try to equip the prick, I could hit people 100 times, they won't die. It's just, I feel like shotguns in video games, FPSs, should be illegal. They should not exist.
At no point have I ever been good with one.
Well, and even if you are, dude, it's cheap. And you and I are like this. Same with Rocket League and our fucking cars. Like, oh, overpowered M82 means we can't use it.
M82.
Even though we're neutering ourselves. We would not use the M82. Ever. The fact that you remember exactly what gun that is crazy. Yeah, my forte was I always played the engineer with the Hellgast LMG. That was my favorite. I believe you always played as the sniper, but your primary weapon was the STA with the reflex scope. I remember you frequenting that a lot, so you could cloak.
Yep.
But you had the STA assault rifle with like a holographic sight. I can't remember. I think it was silence too. Like, you wouldn't snipe. You always had the assault rifle instead of the sniper rifle. Which is nice that they give you that option.
Yes, it is.
Because you can still cloak, mark all the players, but not be neutered by just having the sniper rifle. Oh, Killzone 3 was such a good game. Alright, well, let's take a look here. Rocket... No. Okay, I guess the new season doesn't drop until Friday. That makes sense. What a load of bullshit that is.
Pretty fitting, though.
No, it's very fitting. Adam Beckwith caught wind when my vacation was.
Oh, absolutely.
Guys, we need to push back the launch of Season 19. Jerry's on vacation. Gotta fuck him over. Because he wants liberty in our lifetime. I want communism. I've never seen them launch a new season on a Friday.
I haven't either. I actually like Splash Pad Crimson decal.
Oh, it's very 90s.
Yep.
Matter of fact, that splash pattern is what's on the PlayStation 1 menu when you boot up the console with no disc. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Bit pricey, though, for a static decal.
Yep. The Croc one is cool too, the paint finish.
I thought we had that one.
It says if you own it or not. I do not.
Polygrid is beautiful. It shimmers. When you switch to our gold side, I mean, that looks hot.
Oh yeah.
I almost want to change to that.
Yeah, when you rotate the car, it's really cool.
Pretty sure we have Polygrid. Breathing Underwater is playing. It's the closest thing to original soundtrack I get.
Yep.
Feeling helpless. Ugh. I can't hit that note. There's some really cool paint finishes. We don't use these enough. So just for shits and giggles, I fired up Star Wars Battlefront on PS4 last night.
How'd that go?
I was surprisingly able to find some 12-player games. What's really astonishing, though, that game looks unbelievably good. And it's a 2015 game. Like, I forgot how beautiful that game is. And it uses the Frostbite engine from Battlefield.
That's right.
Because DICE made it. And boy, is it... Like, I'm playing it, and I'm like, God, this looks like a brand new game. Like, they had their shit together. It's just crazy. And there's a lot of paint finishes. Some I've never even seen before. Oh, I don't even think... Oh yeah, okay, we do have that. Maybe? Oh, I guess we don't. What was that called?
Croc or polygrip or poly. If we own it, it will tell you.
That's a good point. Yeah, so we don't own it. Metal holograph, is that what it's called?
No. It is. Hang on a minute.
Polygrid.
Yup.
God, how do we not have that? Was that in a rocket pass?
I have no idea.
I really want it, but I'm at 1,000 credits exactly.
Yeah, you can't do that.
It's too
If
bad.
it was a Phoenix or fire item, then maybe.
That's unfortunate. That's a beautiful paint finish.
Thing should be 50 fucking cents.
I agree. Man, places like this just bring back a lot of bad memories. What happened, Harry? Some little filly break your heart? No, it was a girl. Yeah, Freda Felcher. Felcher? From Cranston? Yeah, you know her. Oh, yeah! I mean, I remember you talking about her.
Back when movies were funny.
Oh boy, were they ever. Starting off on the Adirondack map.
With a gold tournament winner. So he's probably Grand Champ.
Don't know what car our teammate's using. I think it's the Mantis. Oh god. Did not see you in my field of view.
Teammates there.
Yeah, he's using Mantis. Coming in hot. Okay, I'm at net.
I had no boost.
I got it. Oh, I railed all their asses. Knocked it off center.
I'm in goal.
I'll push up. Maybe. Oh god. I'll let you take that.
Yeah, there's some guys on their team that are missing everything.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm at net. I was here for that. I was there for that.
Wow.
Well then.
I didn't see him. From my point of view, he was directly behind our teammate. So I was really surprised when the ball went flying over my car.
This has a horrendous flow to it.
It's very slow.
Well, now these guys are good all of a sudden. Oh, God. We gotta fight our ass off just to tie it up.
I have no boost to attack. Teammate took it.
Huh, wow, that was really retarded from my perspective.
Yeah, he got totally lucky.
At least he has Volume 1 as his anthem. There we go, that's better. Look at you, just push through the center and clean that right up. He's gonna try and reciprocate, but he was sitting at net. I got it.
My aerials aren't warmed up yet.
They missed, they missed, they missed. I'll take this. Fuck!
I couldn't get around it.
I need one more assist for a playmaker. No! Oh, why'd our teammate hit that?
Goal, hunker down.
Jesus, all the boost is gone.
Oh, we missed!
It's okay, I got it.
Ugh!
It's that Magic Mikey fuck that's somewhat competent on their team. He's the Fagnick. Our teammate's blowing up for the 50th time.
Don't worry, he's up there ball chasing. Taking the worst angle in the world.
Oh, he 50'd that ball with me. He's gonna center up. Yeah, these guys got good all of a sudden. At net. A fairly balanced game. And we won. Teammate sucked ass, though. I almost had a playmaker.
Yeah, our teammate was bad.
Hey, Connor's online. Looks like he's playing something. What do you think he's playing?
Touch grass?
No. That now says defenestation maybe question mark.
Why? Like, what I don't understand is, like, how some of these games get popular, man.
Well, I know why Minecraft's popular. I mean, Roblox, I can understand why it would be if you're essentially, like, building your own game within a game. But the thing with that is, like, I'm terrible at creating stuff like that. So me creating a game within a game just would not appeal to me. But I can see why it would appeal to people. But yeah, you know, Roblox, they must have just had like a major update or something within the past month because, I mean, shit, even Fish is playing it. Bonnie's playing it. I'm just looking at my friends list. Yep, Bonnie's playing it. Fish is playing it. Michelle's playing it. So I feel like they came out with like a major banger update that just brought a lot of people back.
Must be.
I still got to pick up Astrobot too. Amazon, $58. That's something you should buy as well. Astrobot, Game of the Year.
I bet it's great.
Yeah, it looks like they're all hovering. Here's one for $35. One for $49 on eBay. Oh, I mean, if it's anything like Astro's Playroom, which, from what I see, it is everything and more. Probably, you know, along with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, the most refined game I've seen. Because Ratchet was very, very refined. I remember when I played Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart for the first time on the PS5, the first thing that popped into my mind was Pixar. Like, this looks like a Pixar movie. I don't mean the cinematics, like the gameplay, it looked like a fucking Pixar movie. God, it's 63 degrees outside. Which means it's
72 here.
100 in here, so... Let me switch back to AC mode. One of the best variants of Manfield.
Ooh. That was pretty.
Didn't expect that follow-up.
He's fast tee-offing.
Acknowledge fast tee-offing. Don't know if this will be a carry or not. Okay, rotate it out. Pushing, I'm up center. Jeez, I had all the time in the world for that.
Yep.
I don't know what that guy was doing.
It looked like he was humping the wall.
Okay. Are we playing bronze?
Seems that way. Of course, we lost every Twos game yesterday, I think.
Yeah, we did.
Game's taking pity on us.
We actually forfeited more than we lost. We usually forfeit before we lose a whole game. But yeah, this is the game going, yeah, gotta keep them happy.
Don't have very much boost.
No, I don't think you have to worry about it.
Nice shot.
Dude, I just sat back and let
Judge
him
the
do all the
angle.
work. Wow. This isn't even fair. That's saying something. They must think we're fucking supersonic legends. Is like a 4-year-old playing? They're either 4 years old or 80.
Or retarded.
Either one could be correct.
Legitimately some of the worst people we've ever played. Yeah, explain how he could fast tee off.
I'm just parked.
I just stopped and took a drink.
It'd be amazing if they were sandbagging.
Let's see what he does with it here. Okay, he left it.
Tiny is definitely the better of the two. He's hitting the ball a lot more all of a sudden.
I noticed that. Yeah, this has to be like a 4-year-old. Okay.
Strikes me as someone
I'm
whose
baffled.
motor skills haven't fully developed.
Okay, bullshit. Tee off.
The ping on Little Riken, actually both their pings are terrible. Really good matchmaking there, guys.
Thank God for double XP, Jerry.
Yep, feeling it. Look at that
You know.
stat line.
That was a weird game.
The game actually thinks we're that terrible. Well, got the challenge done. Okay, now the sun is like in this sweet spot so that no light comes through the fucking window. It's dark in here. Just for the record, if my skull did get bashed in your presence, I would actually look at you as I'm, like, retarded, gasping for air, and I would go, Joshy. Joshy.
Whack!
Joshy. That'd be a horrible way to go. Like, one of my eyeballs would just be popping out.
Oh, good. More garbage on Rocket Pass. Sky Blue backlitties are okay. I'd rather it be Cobalt, though.
I don't think we'll hit those. Yeah, those would look awesome, Cobalt. Or Crimson. You know, honestly, they should exempt the trails, the boosts, and the goal explosions in the pro tiers. Should just be cars, wheels, and decals.
They're not going to do that because they want people to spend money. it's been a terrible pro tier.
Well, if they had actual pro tier items that were unique, like the only 2 seasons I can think of where they did that was the Fire and Ice. They set the Fire Emperor and the Ice Emperor, as well as the Fire Goal Explosion and the Ice Goal Explosion at those pro tiers. So it made sense to play into the pro tiers. Same thing with the Phoenix season. Those pro tiers were the gold painted variants that you could only get in the pro tiers. Like, they gotta do that shit again.
I agree.
Because the pro tiers are just cool painted things. I kind of miss the original Neo Tokyo with the rain. I don't think we've played that in years. Alright, I'm at net. I got this. No, I don't. Nice cleanup.
Glad I went through there.
Damn it. Nice hit.
Terrible pass.
I shot that right on net, but fuck Nugget was there.
Oh, I saw it.
Our teammate better shut his fucking mouth.
Yeah, does he think we care?
Oh, dude, these guys are really pissing me off.
Tip your table over.
I can't, it's too heavy. There we go. Doing a whole bunch of nothing. Wow, can't believe they fucked that up.
Badly. I'll take that. Dude, tell him to shut up.
Savage! Savage! Close one, go for it, calculated. Oh, you little fucker. Dude, I didn't see him behind the ball, so I drove right into it. Had I fucking front flipped into that, would have been a dead issue.
Well, he's flapping his gums at you. Damn, that came out fast.
Jesus Christ, like I can't get a chance to move up at all. Shit. Didn't think you were gonna bail on that. Okay,
Yeah, I
Matt,
thought you were taking it after you got boost, so I let off. Oh, did I double hit that, bud?
got a piece of that. Oh, sorry, teammate. Although I'm not really. Wow. This
Rammed
is
it up their
retarded.
ass.
Hey, Matsuki.
Damn, I almost had that.
Oh, God. Like, our teammate is so spazzy with everything, I can't move up.
This should not be a one-goal game.
Our teammate's probably
Teammate's
typing
not moving.
or texting. What brings you in, Matsuki?
Oh, now he's moving.
That's good.
Now that it's tied up.
I probably ran to the damn bathroom. Coming in hot.
And 50.
Yep.
And teammate hit me, so I got no boost.
This is a game where nothing I do pans out.
I missed. Okay, teammate passed it backwards.
I think our teammate's off his meds.
Oh, I got hit.
Fuck, really?
happening, Ed?
Dude, that was one of the worst feeling games I've ever seen. Like, I could not move up because that fucker was everywhere. It just had a horrendous flow to it. Then I really stopped trying once, you know, we tied it up. Because he wasn't moving. Alright, I'm at nets. Got a piece of that. Oh, I can't believe that worked.
Me either. I had no boost.
Ah, nobody teed off for that. So the last hole right here is using the dingo.
Centered.
I tried to aim it on my barrel roll.
And be that guy right there we gotta worry about.
The dingo.
Yep.
Very nice, very nice. Got it past both of them.
You're gonna take that.
Wow. Oh, that's what you thought. I got it. Lame ass dumb fuckery this is. Jesus Christ. I hate these fuckers.
You were going for that.
Okay, fuck nuggets there. Oh my... I'm gonna break something.
Don't even know what's going on. They're not even that annoying.
No, this little fucker, he keeps on like... Get this fucking thing out of here. I go to hit and he like just pops it up at the last second or just taps it at the last second just to tap it.
Yeah, I mean, he's high diamond, so...
Well, he's trying really hard to do a lot of crazy shit. And it just looks retarded.
I'm right. There, we'll let him Mongol it.
Little fucking twat.
I could have smashed that in.
You see the points difference?
Yeah.
Look at our identical stat lines.
Guess you saw the writing on the wall there. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to carry us.
In unranked. Nice stat line, though.
Break something.
Dude, he's the type of player I despise the most. Because they don't go... He didn't go for shit that was obvious, that we hesitate for. And then he was going for shit that nobody ever goes for, which fucked us up. And, like, he would just tap the ball at the last second in some astronomically stupid way, which throws my play off. Yeah, I hate fuckers like that.
I could hear your controller crunching. Ooh, causing an outbreak. Ooh. Ooh.
Wow, that is totally not what's playing on my end. The song that's playing on my end is the Salty Shores song. Looks like I triggered Matsuke76 by saying retarded. I guess retarded is still a real sensitive word for some people.
Oscar just texted me. Get this, Tony, our DM, usually sends an attaboy text and tells everyone great walks. He didn't this time, so I asked if all the walks went well. His answer, thank you, you had a great walk. I don't think everyone did today, or he would have said so. So well, that's good news for us.
I like it when that happens.
They had almost nothing negative to say.
Oh.
One day after non-perishable inventory, mind you.
It's because you're carrying the store.
Astronaut. Oh, so as they were going to leave, Tony looks at me and he goes, I see who's got their sleeves rolled up. Because I pretty much always have my sleeves rolled up because I start sweating my ass off.
Yep.
It's like, I know who did the work. Thank you. Because you're right. I was blowing up Tony's phone at 6:30 in the morning. Or actually, probably 5:50, 6 o'clock. Yep, no floor guy showed up last night to do the floors.
You're messaging your zone director?
Yep. Ask crack of dawn. Because I knew he was coming by and I didn't want him to be surprised by anything.
I wouldn't be caught dead sending a message to my zone director.
Yeah, he texts me for a lot of things because Oscar's Oscar.
How did Oscar even get promoted?
He's Hispanic.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that DEI bullshit.
Yeah.
Prime example. Boy, that's a terrible idea.
He's pretty smart, actually. I don't hate him.
He just doesn't apply himself.
I've worked for worse, but he's at the point of his career. I mean, he literally told me. So my regional VP that moved up to VP, his replacement walked today, but the regional VP that moved up, his name was Charles. We had our non-perishable CAO scan audit like 2 weeks ago, and it's on our scorecards, okay, and it's total non-perishable. Grocery, almost all the vendors, beer, wine, Coke, pretty much everybody but Pepsi and Frito-Lay. So, and dairy frozen, GMHBC. So, what are you yapping at? Don't be looking in here. Don't be looking in here. Mind your business. So,
out of the man cave.
The scan didn't go great. In order to get full points on our store scorecard, you have to have 24 controllable out of stocks or less. You get 5 full points. We had 36, which lands us 4 out of 5. So it wasn't a bloodbath by any stretch of the imagination. Especially considering just 2 years ago, 50 or less got you full points. Okay? So that guy left the store, the guy that got the job over me, by the way. So he leaves the store at about 2 o'clock. He sent the email at 1:50 of our results, spoke to me, and left. Oscar leaves for lunch. I don't know if I told you the story or not. So I check email, and we have an email from our vice president, Charles Gent. And it says, Oscar, please address these issues. This is costing you sales.
Ouch.
That's all he said, right?
By name.
So, dude, I text, and he sent it to all of us, right? So I immediately whip my phone out. I start mashing away at the keyboard. Hey, Oscar, did you see Charles's email about our scan? No, what'd that fucking asshole say? So I take a picture of it and I send it to him. He has already pulled up his email on his phone and looked, because I could see him typing as I'm like trying to get the picture sent. And he's like, I've just had it with his bullshit. So he gets back to the store, dude, and I'm just stirring the fucking pot. And he goes, you know what? I'm going to email Tony. I'm going to forward his email to Tony. So he forwards his email to Tony, and he says what I told him to say, which was 4 out of 5 points I wouldn't consider bad. And had he broken down the scan, he would have seen that our brand new dairy frozen manager only had 2 out of stocks in his entire department.
It's impressive.
Which is phenomenal. And so Tony ended up calling Oscar, and Oscar said, well, you know what, Tony? I'm at the point in my career where I don't really give a shit anymore, and I'm not going to take that shit. He's like, I'm not saying what I'm going to do, but he's like, I don't have to deal with this. I'll pick up the phone and call Tammy, who's our president. It's like, god damn. So he was bragging about being at the point of his career where he just doesn't give a shit anymore.
I don't know what that's like.
Which is it's admirable. It's pretty funny to watch. But I'm not there. I have to take all the shit.
True of us all. I should say true of us both. Well, just remember, you can always take comfort in knowing if something's bad at your place, it's worse at mine. So no matter what happens, you'd be like, oh, at least it's not Jerry's store. Man, this is pretty bad. Well, at least it's not Jerry's store. You can always take comfort in that. Anything you can do, we can do worse. We can do anything worse than you. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And we do. I'm eating pretzel sticks.
Oh, dude, I just bought some cinnamon and sugar pretzel sticks.
Ooh, envious.
They are so fucking good.
And now I have like a thick coating of the seasoning on my fingers.
The fuck did Ty send me? Can't stop laughing at nearly every word in this sentence. The horngus of a dongfish is attached by a scungle to a kind of dill sack, the nut sack. It's a picture of some fish with a huge sack attached to it.
Oh, dude, did you see what Trump said?
About what?
Oh my god, dude. He went fucking nuclear on Canada.
Ooh, what did he say? What did he say? What did he say?
Oh my god. Hold on.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh my god. Okay, let me pull up the truth, because I'm on Truth Social. Let's see. Oh, okay. Get ready. Come on. Did he take it down? Okay, you ready? Yeah, I got it.
Oh, I'm ready.
Based on Ontario, Canada, placing a 25% tariff on electricity coming into the United States, I have instructed my Secretary of Commerce to add an additional 25% tariff to 50% on all steel and aluminum coming into the United States from Canada, one of the highest tariffing nations anywhere in the world. This will go into effect tomorrow morning, March 12th. Also, Canada must immediately drop their anti-American farmer tariff of 250% to 390% on various U.S. dairy products, which has long been considered outrageous. I will shortly be declaring a national emergency on electricity within the threatened area. This will allow the U.S. to quickly do what has to be done to alleviate this abusive threat from Canada. If other egregious long-time tariffs are not likewise dropped by Canada, I will substantially increase on April 2nd the tariffs on cars coming into the United States, which will essentially permanently shut down the automobile manufacturing business in Canada. Those cars can easily be made in the USA. Also, Canada pays very little for national security, relying on the United States for military protection. We are subsidizing Canada to the tune of more than $200 billion a year. Why? This cannot continue. The only thing that makes sense is for Canada to become our cherished 51st state. This would make all tariffs and everything else totally disappear. Canadians' taxes will be substantially reduced, they will be more secure, militarily and otherwise than ever before. There will no longer be a northern border problem, and the greatest and most powerful nation in the world will be bigger, better, and stronger than ever. And Canada will be a big part of that. The artificial line of separation drawn many years ago will finally disappear, and we'll have the safest, most beautiful nation anywhere in the world. And your brilliant anthem, O Canada, will continue to play, but now representing a great and powerful state within the greatest nation the world has ever seen. What say you?
Love it.
So, there's a second part to this. He dropped that this morning. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Follow-up. Canada backs down on electricity surcharge after Trump tariff threats.
Imagine that.
The Ontario Premier and the U.S. Commerce Secretary plan to meet on Thursday. Canada backed down from its threat to impose a 25% surcharge on electricity coming into the United States after Trump said he would do the tariffs, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, dude, he fucking nuked them.
As he should. Why should you tolerate their bullshit?
Well, you know, the mainstream media is making Canada out to be the hurt one. Oh, why are we being so mean to Canada? Yeah. There is a 30-day ceasefire on the Ukraine war front. %50 tariff. Yeah, them little Canadian liberals talk tough, and they don't have anything to back it up.
Dude, they're Canadian. They're fucking mean. I mean, in all reality, what do they provide?
Tons and tons of maple syrup.
Yeah, well, we got plenty of that in the U.S., too.
Yeah, I think all the maple syrup I get is just from Vermont by happenstance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, my grandma, who lived near Glens Falls, used to make their own.
Like the Market 32 store brand maple syrup is Vermont maple syrup.
Yeah, that's the best thing coming out of Vermont.
Yeah, that's all they got.
Okay, I got that. Got a DeLorean on their team.
We have a Honda Civic on our team.
Looks like he's doing a lot of ball chasing. Literally just somersaulting after the ball at all times.
Yes, I can see.
Ah.
Dude, what was he doing in net?
What?
I don't know.
He has 4 points. So he's hit the ball twice in a minute. 3 times.
Dude, this feels like the last threes games we played where I can't do diddly fuck because our teammate is always up.
Oh god, I thought that guy was playing it, but he was jumping backwards. Thought he'd taken off to do an aerial.
I got it. I hate these fuckers.
Oh my god, bro, just hit the fucking ball. You don't need to try to dribble it. Just hit it. Yep, don't worry, teammates ball chasing. And he misses.
The one good guy on their team that's going to do everything. Holy shit.
Fuck. What did I just witness? Coach Ice. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Or whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm talking shit. Dude, I can't effectively play because you... Half of them miss, half of them don't.
Because I'm in your mom's.
So he's probably some 12-year-old black kid.
100%. No, guarantee he's white. My God, he's bad.
Well, you wouldn't know it by his points because he scored that magnificent goal.
Yep, just missed a wide open net.
I have a burning hatred for anyone that has Coach Ice as their anthem. But he fits the profile perfectly. You know, he's got the Honda Civic.
Wow.
I'm just gonna hang back.
That was my signature aerial, Jerry. And it was inside the damn net.
He not Teen X. Jesus Christ. I was really hoping he'd run his mouth, but he was too busy dancing. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.
All right.
Is that the whole song? I can't remember. I can't remember if that's the whole song. I'm certainly not laughing like she is. I don't know what it's like to be happy enough to laugh. I do remember those days, though. Oh, that was an interesting chain of events. Alright, so we have a silver tournament winner and a high scorer. Oh! Yeah, this is going to be a real pain in the ass. Yeah, he doesn't play that.
Ah, I went supersonic. That's the worst. With that niggery growl.
What I remember of that song is he keeps doing that, but then like a drum beat kicks in.
I stuffed him, but it wasn't enough. Land!
Okay, yeah. Signature miss.
Ooh, I'm down here.
Fuck Nuggets there.
If I hit it again, it was just gonna clear.
Oh, he hit me! I hate the Baker fucker.
There, I hit him. Yeah, he still rebounded and stuffed you.
God damn it. Nice hit.
Fucking backwards.
Little spastic fucks these guys
them.
are. They keep boost starving us. Behind you.
I'm just gonna try to lock it down, Jerry.
Yeah,
I only got a minute left.
There's no point.
It's not worth the push. Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
The other guy,
Stuffed him again.
FKKD, is really obnoxious. This fucker right here.
Yes, he is. Bet you wish you could burn their fucking house down.
Very much so. Okay, that's
I
the
bet they
shit
live
guy.
in a nice house too. Nice try, bud. Just trying to waste time.
They're pretty equal to us.
Denied.
Hope that really pissed him off when we locked down. Oh, that was a hell of a lot better than yesterday's session.
Yeah. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Oh, I'm fucking beat. All right, so I am mid-shift tomorrow, open Thursday. So Thursday would be our next day.
Well, goddamn, when's your fucking day off?
Dude, not till Saturday. That's why I was asking, because we'd be able to get a marathon in. But
Oh.
Yep. Really, dude, that pissed me right off. I didn't even reply.
I noticed.
Saturday. Fuck you.
Well, I technically go back to work Friday. I tried
yeah,
to.
that's what I meant.
I tried to push it till Friday, but I didn't have any more vacation time. Like, every ounce of it has been used.
Call out 6 Saturday.
Yeah, because the new season will be live too. Alright, so the next time we play is my last day of vacation.
Yep.
And would you say you opened?
Open.
Okay.
And I'll be leaving early. Because I've had a week. Jessica
you've
gets
had-
back tomorrow.
You've had enough.
She closes. I've had a long week.
Big shout out to everyone that watched us tonight.
Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Big shout out.
Yep, so thanks for nothing, everybody.
Yep. Thank you for diddly fuck all. Appreciate it.